We're now going to try and do a walk without falling over each other. Behind me is the dovecot, and here is the first gate. Now, was this the main gate into the priory, or was there another gate further on? So I'm going to walk now towards that other gate. And if you see, we're going through this gateway, and if you pan round here, Maria, you can see ahead a huge gateway. Now, was this the original entry to the prior? I want to show you two things while we're here. Inside here is a beautiful house and a set of rooms called the Prior's Lodge, or the Prior's Guest House. And on our Benedictine plan, this is exactly where the prior should have his guest house. The people come in through the big gate and stay here. But there should also be a building which is a gatehouse to check people coming in and out. Let's have a look up here and just see what we've got up here. You can see here a very old building. I think somebody's using it as a garage at the moment. These beautiful large stones in here. Can you see them? It's even got some fairly ancient timbers in the window. These might be 16th, 17th century, but that's quite an ancient window. Was this the gatehouse to the main priory? And was this here, this magnificent gate, the gate to the main priory entrance? Remember, the monks live in a cloistered community. Everything has to be closed off. Would the visitors have arrived through here, and you can see the remnants of these huge hinges and the door jamb that a massive great set of doors would have closed against. Was this the main entrance? Here was the gatehouse, and then the prior's lodgings where the guests would have come to see the prior. And this feels like a very important part. This modern road that we have cars coming up and down was not here in the medieval priory. It's been cut across the grounds of the priory. Thank you. So we're trying to work out on the ground the structure. And if you go out here, come with me this way, you can see that we're on the edge of the church itself. The church ground is to the right, and if you swing round, here we have this magnificent gateway. So what we're going to do is walk back down this street, and I'm going to walk through these massive doors as there would have been, be checked out by the gatekeeper on the right, probably looking through one of those windows, or at least one that was there before those. Then I would have been welcomed, hopefully, if I was an honoured guest, at the prior's lodging. And we're only now beginning to get into the main area of the priory. And then there's a second gate here, which may represent an inner gate before we get into the priory proper. And what you can see here, as we walk through here, is the magnificent tithe barn. And this is where they would have collected together all the harvests that fed the village and the monastic population. Although this tithe barn is a little later than that original medieval period, we still think that formed part of the monastic complex. And if you can just see behind me, there's a door, a big gateway to the left of the tithe barn, and that is the way out into the fields. So here we would have been inside the main monastic area.